So in the last video, we have discussed the value that you bring to a company so that you know what salary to ask for. But if you're struggling with that and you still haven't figured out what these values are, I do have some questions I want you to ask yourself to be able to come up with some real life examples, to be able to actually understand your value. So the first question would be, what am I naturally good at? The reason why I would ask you that, and I want you to respond to that, is because usually when you're naturally good at something, you do it with ease, you do it with least effort, and you're actually better at that than the people who are not naturally good at can be. Second question would be, how can you use these skills in this particular role? Another question is, how will my skills be beneficial for the people around me that I work with? Maybe you then become a good manager, right? Whatever it is, it's coming to your mind. Write down all of these questions I'm asking you, and then again, take a little bit of time, work around it, find out the answers. Another questions would be, how can the people generally around me benefit just from my presence, just from me being there? And last one would be, what were some of the skills, or maybe just some of your knowledge, that turned out to be beneficial during your last experience? Whatever it was, wherever you were a volunteer, maybe in an organization, or it was your past job experience, depending on where you are at life. So think about each of these questions and then make sure you're going to come up with real life examples. Because again, these are the examples that you need to have from the top of your head that then in a job interview you can use. And the more you're gonna give them the real life examples, hopefully you saw it when I was telling you about some of my past experience during the job interview, it will make the recipient of that example make it understand better. It will make them understand better where you at, who you are as a person, rather than just giving them some empty big words as when we were discussing the cover letter, how not to write it, right? So come up with examples. You can then use them again in your salary negotiations, especially when you kind of already have the proof from the past. So I hope that this was useful, and I'll see you again in the next video.